Hey guys, what is up? Big Red Reviews here, and we are a couple days away from 2025. So I figured we'd do a look forward, a hype meter. What are our top 5 movies we're looking forward to here on the channel? I just want to do some honorable mentions that didn't make the list because there are a lot of movies that I am hyped for. But to make the top 5, you really gotta be a little different. So I have 4 movies in my honorable mentions. One is the Minecraft movie. I'm not expecting this to be some like a Spielberg masterpiece type movie, but I'm a big Minecraft guy. It's my favorite game of all time. It looks dumb, but I'm excited. I'm gonna go watch. That's more of a me thing. But I couldn't put it in my top 5 because I don't think it's gonna be fucking holy fuck. Second one is Captain America: Brave New World. Now there is a Marvel movie on my list, but there are 3 Marvel movies coming out this year, and I didn't want to put all 3 because honestly, I'm not as hyped for some of them as I am other movies coming out this year. But I am hyped for Captain America. You know, I'm glad Sam Wilson gets to get his own movie. I love Anthony Mackie. Harrison Ford as Red Hulk. Seeing Adamantium come in and all that. It looks like Winter Soldier. I am excited. Now, they have had a couple reshoots and stuff which scare me, but overall, I am excited. Not my top 5. Second, the other Marvel movie, Thunderbolts. Now, this is, like I said, this is probably one out of the 3 Marvel movies that people are probably least hyped for, just because like it's not super well-known characters. It's like the B-list Avengers, but the trailer was good. You have Bucky in it. You have some funny moments. The action looks really good, and it looks like an interesting concept for a movie. So I am excited for it. Not top 5. The fourth one I have is the Michael Jackson movie. Now, a lot of people either know or forgot that there is a Michael Jackson biopic. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Obviously, love his music, and I'm excited. I mean, the studio seems really invested in this movie. Apparently, it's sitting at over 4 hours right now before the cuts start, and it's just gonna be something to go in and do. Like, I mean, we've had incredible biopics lately: Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man, all this stuff. So I'm excited to see this one hit the nail because it's Michael Jackson. You have to hit it. The behind the scenes pic also show them recreating the Thriller music video and stuff, and it just looks like they're really in tune. I think his nephew is playing him, and he looks identical. It is. I'm excited. But now let's get into my top 5, guys. Now, number 5 is a movie that's a part of a series that I haven't really talked about, and that's Avatar. Avatar is a weird one because James Cameron continues to break the boundary of what film and CGI can do. I still remember when Avatar 1 came out and people were going to see it in 3D and talking about it. Avatar is one of those things where you'll talk about it for a month and everyone in the world will be talking about it, and then it'll die for a few years until the next one comes out. It's weird because it's like Avatar 1's the highest grossing film of all time, but it's not talked about, in my opinion, as much as it should be. And I don't think that brings it down at all. I mean, I remember when the Avatar 2 trailer dropped and they have that shot of the Avatar dude like doing the harness in the water. That looked photorealistic. It looked insane. I remember people were talking about that shot. And going to see that movie in IMAX Dolby is crazy. Like, that's one of the movies. It's like a Nolan film. I'm going to go see that in IMAX Dolby. I'm going to be blown away by it. And the story was kind of interesting in Avatar 2. I liked it better than the first one. I wasn't planning to go see it. My friend bought my tickets. I was like, screw it, I'll go. And, you know, I was caught by surprise. I mean, the action, the humor, where it leaves off. I mean, you have to give credit. I used to be a big Avatar hater, and I low-key am when it comes to, I don't think it should be the number 1 highest grossing film of all time. But James Cameron, man, he has this vision, and he's been working on these movies. I mean, he doesn't make anything else now. And probably for the rest of his career, it's just going to be Avatar. He has 3 more movies to make. And the third one comes out, this one's called like Something Fire, and it's cool because it's a direct contrast to The Way of Water, which was the second one. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see where this goes and where he's leading us to. Because there were some interesting concepts with Sigourney Weaver's character and how she's like connected to the planet or something that he kind of touches on in the second movie, but obviously we don't know much about. So I'm interested to see where that goes. But I put that at 5 because, you know, that's, like I said, I don't want all Marvel movies on here, and I am excited to see that because it's been, 3 years since the last one? Number 4, Wicked Part 2, aka Wicked for Good. I am so excited for this movie. If you told me 2 months ago I'd have Wicked Part 2 on my top 5 most hyped movies of 2025, I'd laugh in your face. But I am really excited for it. Part 1 was phenomenal. Depending on when this video comes out, I may already have uploaded my top 5 movies of 2024 where I go more in depth on Wicked. Spoiler alert, Wicked is in my top 5. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it is in there. But this movie, I mean, like I said, I know about the play and how it leaves off on Act 1, and Act 2 is just all having to do with happening during Wizard of Oz and after. So I love stuff like that where it intertwines with like other stuff going on, and it's gonna be nice. I'm really excited. There's some songs like that are in part 2 that I'm really excited for. They also wrote new ones, and there's some scenes from the play and stuff that I can't wait to see how Ariana and Cynthia play out. Yeah, I'm really excited, and it's just one of those movies where it's a musical, and there's not too many musicals coming out that are, let alone good. So the fact that this movie had such a grasp on the movie community and stuff, and I'm excited for it. It's a different type of movie. Number 3 is Mickey 17. I've been so hyped for this movie. We've had the singular still of this movie for like 2 years, and then it got delayed. So like it was kind of like a Killers of the Flower Moon situation. Remember when Killers of the Flower Moon got announced? We had this one picture of Leo at a table with, I forgot the woman's actor. She was phenomenal in that movie too. But we had that for like a year and a half. That was like the only picture. Anytime someone would talk about that movie, it was that picture. So this damn picture of Robert Pattinson upside down on this like bed is nuts. But I remember seeing that picture. I was like, damn, this is gonna be a gritty ass movie. In the trailer, it's pretty funny. Bong Joon-ho is a phenomenal director. He wrote and directed one of my favorite movies, which was Parasite. If you've never seen Parasite, guys, please go watch it. I don't give a fuck. Don't be a baby and say, I can't do subtitles. Go watch that movie. It is so damn good. This has Robert Pattinson, Steven Yeun, Mark Ruffalo, Toni Collette, all these other brilliant actors, and the concept looks really fun. The fact that it's like rated R, I thought it was going to be serious, but in the trailer it's more funny. I've never really read the books, but anything from this guy I'm going to watch. He's one of the best working directors out right now, and I don't think he's ever missed. And it comes out in April, so it's a little early on, and I'm really excited for it. Number 2 is Superman. Now, I was low-key debating putting Superman number 1, and I still might end up switching that by the time this video is over. But this is big. I mean, Superman is obviously the best superhero of all time. You can say like mine's Spider-Man or Iron Man. Superman is the fucking code to what makes a superhero work. Right? You have the iconic 1970s Christopher Reeves movies. Superman's been kind of a lull lately. You had Man of Steel, which I didn't mind. Man of Steel, there are some problems with them, but then we had the whole we had the whole Zack Snyder verse for the past 10 years, and it's been up and down, mostly down. Man of Steel was alright, and ever since then it kind of went downhill from there. And Henry Cavill was a great Superman. It's just the stuff he was given wasn't that good. So I'm really excited to just get back to Superman saving people. Is hopeful. Like, this trailer is everything I wanted. First off, James Gunn, phenomenal at directing, phenomenal at writing. He's so good at, especially superhero stuff, he's so good at making funny, goofy ass movies and concepts in a way that you'll buy it, but then knowing when to reel you in emotionally. I mean, the first Guardians film is one of the funniest films I've ever seen, but then it's also one of the saddest when you get to him, like his mom asking to hold his hand, and he finally does it, like, and Rocket dealing with his past and stuff. And I'm just so excited to see what he does with Superman. And especially, he's not just directing and writing this movie, he is the Kevin Feige of DC now. For people who don't know, he is taking over DC. New universe. This is the first thing. And the Creature Commandos is a show that actually came out, which is technically the first thing in the new DCU. It's animated. It was actually really good. I recommend it. It's on Max. It's like 7 episodes. But this is the official, and there's a lot of pressure on this movie. If this movie fucking bombs, DCU might be dead before it can even start. Do I think they can survive and keep making movies? Yes, but this is a big deal. And I know James Gunn is feeling the pressure, but the trailer did not disappoint. It starts off with him labored breathing because he just got hit, and at the end everyone's chanting Superman, and you just get that sense of hope. The music, it's like a guitar riff of the John Williams theme from the 70s Superman films. I am so excited for this movie, and if that trailer shows me anything, it shows me that this movie is going to be damn good. Hopefully I don't eat my words. And the views for that trailer, breaking all the other views for DC recently, even almost every Marvel movie, goes to show that DC can fucking kill. And I love Marvel to death, and I'm really excited for the next couple years for Marvel. But DC, I've always said this, DC has potential to be better than Marvel. I mean, you have the Joker, Batman, Superman. If you do these characters right, there is no wrong. And I can't wait to see this. The actors look incredible. The suit, the colors, everything. I'm really excited. And number 1, and this is where I think I'm going to stick to my current list. I don't think I'm going to put Superman number 1, but it's just because I've been waiting for this for so long, is Fantastic Four. They've been teasing Fantastic Four for years. I mean, they announced Fantastic Four, this movie, 5 years ago, right? We had the OG movies in the early 2000s, which in my opinion weren't that bad. I mean, like I said, before 2008's Iron Man, any of those movies were just, they didn't have a template to go off of, right? They were just trying to do their own thing because superhero films have rarely been done. And Fantastic Four, I think those were pretty fun for what they were. But I am really excited for this. This is, like I said, DC really needs Superman to succeed. I feel like Marvel really needs Fantastic Four to succeed. I feel like Marvel is almost done crawling out of the hole they dug themselves in after Thor: The Dark World, after Thor 4 and after Ant-Man 3. If I remember, every video I mentioned, 2022 was a really low point. Like I said, we had the first pull up, which was Guardians 3. We had the second one, which was, in my opinion, the Marvels, but I'm not really going to count that as the second one because that was more, I like that movie. I think it's overhated. We had the second one, which was Loki season 2. Then we had the third one, which was Deadpool. That was a big pull up. Deadpool had a lot riding on it, and it succeeded. So I think if we're not out of that hole yet, I think this movie will pull us out. Yes, we have Thunderbolts in May, and yes, we have Captain America in February. I feel like if those movies bomb or don't bomb, I don't think it's like detrimental to Marvel. Captain America maybe, because they've been hyping this movie up for a while, and I feel like it's a big thing to get Captain America right. But this one, I mean, Kevin Feige has wanted to make this movie for years. For 20 years, he's wanted to make a Fantastic Four movie. We have Pedro Pascal. The cast is stacked. It's a really good cast, and I don't think Pedro Pascal really takes bad scripts, so I think it's gonna be good. I really like the vibe they're going for, kind of like Superman, where it's like 1960s, like futuristic type, almost Fallout level New York. And we know it's in a different multiverse. I'm just really excited to see what it sets up because this movie is definitely going to set up Doomsday. I think we'll personally see Doom in this movie. Maybe not Robert Downey Jr.'s character, but something along the lines to set up Doomsday because I think this is it. I think there's like one other movie between this and Doomsday. So they got to set some shit up, you know what I mean? But I'm really excited for this. I do think they'll stick the landing. It comes out in the same month as Superman. Superman comes out, I think, July 4th. This movie comes out like July 30th. So that's going to be a good year for us superhero fans. We're going to be eating. But those are my top 5, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. There's going to be a lot of movies coming out. Like I said, there are some good movies coming out this year. But 2026 is going to be the big year. We have Doomsday. We have Batman 2. We have The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan. I mean, we have some crazy fucking movies coming out in 26. Supergirl. It's a great time to be a movie fan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys are hyped for down below or what you're not hyped for, and I'll talk to you then.